News from Eli Lilly, which, I don't know, Angelica, on the face it looks positive. Why is the stock getting crushed?
Yeah, Joe. So it's a little complicated, but here's what's going on. Lilly is saying that its diabetes drug Mounjaro cut the risk of heart disease, meeting the goal of a phase 3 trial in people with type 2 diabetes. Now, this trial was a head-to-head study looking at Mounjaro, and it provided a similar heart benefit as Lilly's older GLP-1 Trulicity. And the study was designed to show that Mounjaro isn't any worse than Trulicity, and Mounjaro met that bar, delivering an 8% lower rate of cardiovascular events than Trulicity and a 16% reduction in death from any cause. Now, Lilly has evidence that Mounjaro benefits the heart, so that's good, but that alone isn't surprising to doctors since other GLP-1s have already shown that they can do that. But these data do give Lilly that proof, and they think that that strengthens the case for insurers, particularly in other parts of the world where they are launching that drug. But one doctor I talked to worries that these results aren't good enough to convince insurers, and at least here in the U.S., and that these results might actually limit coverage of Mounjaro since it wasn't significantly better than Trulicity. We'll learn more when Lilly presents the full results at a medical meeting in September. But like you said, that stock down about 4% right now, Joe.
Yeah, it's coming back a little. I don't know based on what. It's thinly traded, pre-market. But if it had been, I think the result, there's definitely some disappointment. And as you said, some questions about coverage, given that it wasn't. It could have been, what would have been a great number, do you think, Angelica? What were they looking for?
So at least one analyst I was looking at, or some of the notes ahead of this, they wanted to see greater than a 10% reduction in that cardiovascular event, so things like stroke, heart attack. And so you're seeing 8%. And it's a little complicated, Joe. You know it, I know it, but this non-inferiority. So they needed to show that it wasn't any worse than Trulicity, but people were expecting that it would hit that. And they didn't show that it was enough to say it's actually better than Trulicity. And so that was the base case is what we got, which is fine. But people wanted to see more, especially as they try and go out and make that case. So again, there's a lot more that people want to see when we do get those full results. But again, Lilly is also quite happy with these, so we'll have to see what they say.
So they say, yeah. There's another story
in September.
There's another story out today, Angelica. Plastic surgeons, business is booming because of Ozempic face. Is there a way to play? Did you know? There's no roll-up plastic surgery. I mean, is there a way to go long Ozempic face? Do you know? I don't want that. I really.
Not yet. I'm not sure though.
Anybody does.
People get it. We've talked about it, right? They loose skin and everything.
Maybe some Botox. Maybe you want to invest in AbbVie. I'm not sure, but that's not not an area that I can comment on.
I never thought I'd say Angelica would say that to me. But Joe, maybe some Botox.
But Angelica
okay, thanks. Thank you.